Alrighty, y'all. I am pretty excited today, actually. As you can see, my truck has cloth seats. It's a 2018 Silverado. It's got the, not base seats, but it's a step up. It doesn't have the leather. I had a company reach out called Custom Interior. Custom starts with a K. Ringo specifically reached out from Custom Interior and let me know that they had custom fitted seat covers for the 14 to 18 or early 19 style Chevy half tons, GMC half tons, 3/4 tons. They have all the cab configurations with a center console, which mine doesn't have. Mine has a jump seat. They have a front with a center console. They have the rear seat with the cup holder for the crew cabs and whatnot. Right now, we are going to go get some gas. And after we get gas, we're going to go grab my packages. I believe there should be 3 or 4. They sent me seat covers for the back seats, the front seat, the jump seat. We'll get some gas. Let's go get my packages, and we'll tear into this interior. Probably have to clean up a little because it's a little messy, but let's do it. We have a single seat, which is the 40 section, and then we have the double seat, which is the 60 section. We're going to put the bucket or single seat in first, and then we'll do the other side. The concerns that I kind of have raised here is we're not going to be able to put it all on at once. We're going to have to fold the seat up, try and snake the upper behind it, and then do the lower with the seat like mostly raised, as long as that it doesn't cause any interference issues back here. But we should be able to clip everything and it shouldn't be an issue. So I've got the headrest off on this side. I'm gonna fold the seat up. They didn't come with any instructions. So I'm gonna put this one in here, stretch it over the seat. And I'm gonna tuck this side in. I think to align it, I'm gonna put the headrest back on so that the top can't slip out. Like that. And then we're gonna have to work this back here, probably off camera, so that we can both get in here and pull on this. We've managed to get the back on here, and the only complaint that I have is not of the brand, but of Chevy, because they designed these seats to come out with bolts, and there's no way to fold this back down. You have to pull the seat up and out of a clip that's back here. You can only reach when it's like this. So, I mean, it's kind of a design flaw by Chevy in my opinion, but I guess they weren't meant to put seat covers on. So we're gonna slide these back. But the seat's down and I get all this stuff tucked where it should be, it won't look bad. For an idea of quality, you can see this is a pretty thick material. Now the front seats probably should go on a little easier than the back seats because we're going to be able to get to the back of the seat. The fronts, of course, come with the headrests, as do the rears. And the backs also come with a seat back pocket, so it's not just going to have random straps going across it. It's still going to have this. And what I like about this is there's a zipper, and in the case of you getting in an accident, that's going to go pop, and you're still going to have your side airbag in your seat, which is nice. These things are proving to be a little bit tough to do. So when you're up in there in your truck, if you have a double cab like me, I don't have a shoestring other than the one that's on my shoe right now. But what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to wire a shoestring through there. That way you gain all this room to pull, and now your hand's out of its own way. You just pull it, connect it with, in this case, it would be that male. So you're always going to have a long female to a short male throughout all of the connections on these. Alrighty, some progress here. Second lower seat is on for the 660 portion. And then we have to get the tops here with the female lowers that are going to scoop up. We're going to have to use our cord again and pull them up through here. And these have also been a challenging thing. You have to put a pin right here and push this in to release the lower lock, and then you can pull it out. But otherwise, it's a pain. Moving along to the front seat here. Up underneath, you're going to have to take these off if you have a Silverado like myself. They are clipped on underneath in this way. You have to rotate them like this against their way of travel and then pull out like that. And then this flap comes up, and then you can get the little seat things through here. And then you have a couple little clips that are going to go around your seat bar. The rears are entirely in now, and I highly recommend a shoelace of some sort and a clothes hanger to run it throughout the back. These ones, the corners, are kind of a problem child, but that's okay. You can't really expect them to fit perfectly. Gotta tidy that up a little bit here. But otherwise, they do fit very well. You would never know that this wasn't a leather seat. I just have to get this tucked into here. And these just have the same sort of flats that go in and flip up straight. So if I pull this seat forward, what you'll see is we have a bunch of these little things. What they do is they come through flat and they stand up like this. And then your clips for your factory covers are gonna go on the two little pieces of wire on each side. And then these are also, I believe, going to hook to the same wire. They do go to the same places. So you're gonna have one metal clip for this one. You're gonna have a plastic clip. It's actually part of the bottom of the seat for this one. You wanna make sure you install them so that they can still come out in the event of a crash, because you have that side curtain airbag. And I'm no professional when it comes to this, do your own research, but I think that this is right here. It looks pretty good too. Seat back pocket and everything. More than enough room for your pliers and whatnot here. The front seat came along really good. I got the side area straightened out here. We're getting the jump seat attached, as you can see. And what I noticed with this piece of elastic is that it's coming up, and I honestly think that that's really going to irritate me. So I'm going to take scissors and I'm going to cut this section out, because none of the pop pieces go into here. It all just rests so that you can pull it out and clean it. So if I slit this just even slightly with a razor blade or scissors, I can take this portion out in the thickness of the elastic and I won't have to deal with it anymore. And I think that that's probably the best solution to this, because these elastics are a little annoying. Center console went on pretty smoothly. This is a little wonky right here. Not much you can do about that, really. If you're a perfectionist, of course, you would have bought a leather vehicle. So it still closes and everything fine. You do have the leather up here. It's really not that bad. You still have your center hole. Everything goes in. I trimmed this up a little bit. I don't think that anybody will really ever notice that. But yeah, everything looks really good. You can see, I mean, if you were to look at this from the outside the truck, you would never know that this is not a leather factory vehicle. We have that, which is going to go on here. Cover up the ugly. I am extremely impressed here. If you'll notice, they take into account all of the factory locations and materials, which is something you can't say for most brands. So the underside of this didn't need Velcro, because this is a carpet material on the underside. So you can use the Velcro on the carpet material, and they noted that in their making of the seat covers. And the seats are gonna go on the same way. So they're gonna look exactly the way that the zipper is on your seat. Again, for the airbag, you'll have the head holes for your headrests and the clips that are, again, going to go down underneath onto those plastic pieces. So it's a few days later now. I wanted to at least try the seat covers out for a few days, you know, see what it's like when you hop in the truck with dirty jeans on, and I wanted to see how they felt after a few days. I wanted to see how they smelled and everything. I have got to say, I am extremely impressed. They fit very well. After sitting in the sun, the center console wrinkle did go almost completely away, as well as I was able to tuck the seats in a little bit better. They look phenomenal. I do want to say thank you to Ringo from Custom Interior. He did send them out. Although this is a sponsored video, I am being 100% honest. I am absolutely blown away by the design quality of them. The stitching is extremely similar to the stitching on the inside of the truck. The material quality is great. The heated seats do work. I know that that is going to be a question down below, so that is a huge plus for any of my subscribers that are up north. I'll drop a link below to where you can get your own custom interior seat covers. Aside from that, if you guys have any other questions, drop them below, and thanks for watching.